This is our 86, 88 glue-in headliner, or standard headliner. We're going to give you a quick overview on this. It comes in two different vinyl textures. This is the crushed grain, perforated 18%. It also comes in an aggressive Basketweave grain that is the original. We have both of them. We just don't have the Basketweave sitting out here. You can look on the website and look at that texture, make sure it's what you want. But it's an exact match to the original. This is a glue-in, and it's laid out just the way it would be glued into your tractor. There's two pieces in the center. There's a piece of what we call 1.5" filler foam, and then there's the main piece that you would see the vinyl facing that would be exposed to the inside of the tractor. When you get this kit, it's going to come with a can of adhesive and these 6 pieces. For the 86, 88 headliners, we also have a bushing set available to you. It's $28 for 28 bushings, and it has 2 different lengths of bushings. There's 8 long bushings and 20 of the short bushings. If you want to buy just individual bushings, you can do that. They're $2 a piece. They do not come with the headliner sets. You have to go to the miscellaneous category and buy those as a set. But what they do is they are spacers that go in these holes right here, and they keep your louvers, panels, dome light, speaker grills all at the proper distance from the wall. And also at the very bottom of the clips here, there's it's actually where the screw goes through, and it spreads that end out and locks it in there and holds it in. So it's a must that you have these. It's pretty rare when you take that headliner out and you do not break a couple of these. If you just want a couple, $2 a piece. If you want a whole set, you go ahead and get them for 28 bucks. They're a little difficult to put in because you're in the tractor standing on your head. You're gluing this to the fiberglass headliner that's in there, and it's a little bit difficult. We have a quick fit model that I highly recommend over this. It costs $100 more, but it's tremendously more efficient to put in. It's easier to put it in. It's quicker to put it in, and when you're done, it's going to look nicer. This thing, if you're really good at upholstery, you did a lot of these glue-in kits, it looks nice. It fits fantastic. The parts are precisely made. They're all the same. It's a good product. But if you're not experienced with the spray adhesive, you don't want to mess with this thing. You want to spend a little extra money and be really happy with your end product. But if you are experienced, go ahead and put this thing in. It's a quality made product. You look at the back of this thing, and we have all these bevels. They're not just sort of lopped off there by hand. They're precision cut. These angles are all specific to the tractor. We have the rolled over edges. It's not just exposed foam edges all the way around this thing. So if you do end up with a little gap, it's not a big foam line showing in there. You shouldn't end up with any gaps, but like I said, when you install this thing with adhesive, it gets pretty tough. But there's a tremendous amount of labor. These are not like the rest of the glue-in kits you see. Some people have them that are all pre-sewn. Those are really a nice kit. The problem is they're almost impossible to get in with this spray can. If you have a commercial type glue applicator like this right here, you can get those sewn ones in without a lot of difficulty because you can really saturate the backside of the foam with adhesive, and it gives you a chance for repositioning. But when you're working with these little spray cans, it's really difficult to get those one-piecers in there. If you want a one-piecer, we can make it for you, but highly recommend this. You can put them in one piece at a time. You just sort of build it in there. It works really well. And like I said, these are not like everyone else's. They have V-cuts in there, so you're gonna know for alignment where that is, that this is an actual corner or a bend on that fiberglass piece. So that really helps with alignment rather than just getting a flat piece, which everyone else supplies. And these are all beveled for tucking in on the edges and making everything lined up perfect. So they're just an exceptional part. The only bad thing is they're really difficult to put in. I mean, it's sort of a trick, but if you're good with the adhesive, go ahead and give them a try, because you will save about $100 by buying this. But we highly recommend the Quick Fit. But like you see, they're all exactly the same. They're precision made. They're made on a die cutter, which is just like a big cookie cutter press, and it's knives standing on end. The press comes down, stamps it out, so every part is exactly like the other parts. We don't get any variation. We've put in a lot of these. Actually, we put these in for several years prior to coming up with the Quick Fit model. So make your choice based upon your abilities and your budget.